It's the second time.
This, that's funny.
It's the second time I did this. I'm sorry. We're gonna work on my late entrances to the podcast.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We're used to it.
Episode 2.
And we're back.
We back. We back. I'm a little all over the place. But we back.
Episode 2. There were some adjustments.
How you feeling about episode 1, man?
Oh man, I haven't watched it yet, but the audio playback, it was funny. It was a good one.
Did we play the whole thing?
No, I did it in my car. Whenever we recorded it, I just rewatched it.
Oh, okay. You cheated. Yeah. But you had that right.
Yeah. But it's gonna sound way better with the audio and everything else.
For sure.
I got to see it like a little bit. You could still hear like the fucking like AC going in the background and shit. And that's where I noticed where my voice is hella monotone and shit.
No, but that's just because when you first start, you got to get.
I was like, I gotta higher up my voice a little bit. You know,
we'll get some enthusiasm.
Yeah. I can't stop it. I don't know why.
So, you work today. I did not work today.
Yeah, couple cuts today.
How many did you do?
Slow, like 2 cuts. That's it. Slow day.
Nice and easy.
Monday, yeah, real quick.
Our schedules are very unique, and that's something that we get a lot of, that when people come in here, which, by the way, I had a couple more people pull up on us, like trying to walk in, and I had to be like, no, I'm sorry, we don't do walk-ins.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, the sign is working.
It was an older man, so, he was more disappointed. He was like, where can I get one? So
I need one now. Go right there at Bill's. Go to Bill's. That's your spot right there.
And then a lot of people who come in, they ask us, why a lot of people who come to me ask like, oh, how come I never see Gonzo in here? They just happen to come on days that you're not here.
Yeah, I'm not here. Yeah, I have probably one of the most interesting schedules
for a barber, especially. I'm surprised it works, and so many people still stay.
Yeah, they still fuck with me.
Yeah,
but then we see that. Well, I see a lot that my schedule affects my business as well. Like some people don't. Like some people need haircuts, and I'm like, yo, go to Philby.
Yeah,
I was like, I can't. If I can't get you, I really can't get you, and I'm sorry, but go to Philby, bro.
Hey, we'll take it. Keep it in house.
Yeah, keep it in house. We're good. No, my schedule is horrible.
I don't know how you do. Well, I mean, I know how you do it because you have to and you want to, but for me, one thing I love about what we do is that I can make sure that I have like a consistent schedule. Yeah. And even people who have like regular shift work jobs, the ones who like don't know every week it changes or every 2 weeks it changes, I'm like, I always hated that feeling working those jobs. I'm like, dang, I want to know what day I'm working ahead so I can plan stuff. Man.
Never knowing your schedule has to suck. Especially because I used to work for Firehouse, and our schedule used to get made like for the next week, that shit will probably get made Saturday, Sunday.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying? So like horrible management.
Yeah. But I mean, you have to be able to tolerate that environment. You know what I mean? First and foremost.
And then you got to know what you're getting into too. It's like, you got a regular ass fucking fast food job. You're not gonna get a crazy schedule or set schedule unless you're lucky.
I mean, but when you start cutting, you got to be working 6-7 days.
You got to.
Great. I did that for a good while at first. Luckily, I was in a position where I didn't have to longer. Yeah. But I was still doing those 6-7 day weeks sometimes.
And that's definitely worth it. If you're a barber, you should be working at least 6 days. If this is your full-time job, in the beginning, you got to be grinding. Maybe 7 days. Maybe you got to be in the shop fucking 6-7 days, fucking grinding it out, fucking slaving behind the chair. But that's going to get you to that point where you can go 4 days, or you can go between.
And it feels good when you get there, baby. Because I'm there. I'm doing 4 days a week right now, and I'll be honest, bro. Even though it does feel good, and I know I'm privileged to be able to do that, and I'm very appreciative, but given the things that I have going on in my life right now, I don't feel like I have extra time off. I need that time to do the things that I have to get done. Yep. So it's like my weekend, it doesn't feel as short as a regular 2-day weekend. Let me not front. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to have a 3-day weekend and have control of that time. Yep. But if it's a busy weekend, for example, this weekend, it doesn't really feel like I'm off because Well, I mean, it does. Let me not put my foot in my mouth. I have a great schedule, but I have a lot going on. Right. And you still got to make it happen, especially when you have kids. You got to set time for that. So, you know, you got to balance life, bro.
Yeah, it's like whenever you're working and then let's say you go on vacation, you got all this crazy plans on your vacation. That kind of can feel like work because you got to like keep up with schedules, keep up with the kids and everything else. And then you're like exhausted afterwards. It was like, oh, that didn't feel like a weekend. Yeah. That felt like, I was like, oh shit, I'm still tired from the last week. I'm still trying to catch up here. But that's like everybody, you know?
I'm glad you brought that up because I was thinking about that recently because as a dad, you can appreciate now when you're older all the times that whether it was your mom or your dad, anybody in your family really that set time aside to like take you to do things that were activities that like they weren't, it wasn't for them, it was for you. You know what I mean? And they still enjoyed it because it was for you.
Yeah.
But you have to really put that time aside, because it doesn't feel like it's free time for us because we're not doing things we'd rather be doing, you know, selfishly.
Right.
But you're giving that time as like never ending memories to that person.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's like that's real love, man.
You created memories with the family.
Yeah, so it's worth it.
They're gonna remember that longer than we will anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's the driving force, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole time I do it, I think there's so many times where I look back at pictures that I had from the past, and I can remember when I look at that picture, that moment, and I remember taking the picture and everything.
Yep.
And it never feels like as many years as it has been. And it makes me feel like, damn, if I can remember that so vividly and so clearly right now about the past, I know that that's going to feel that way 20, 30 years from now. And I just want to take as many like mental snapshots as I can.
That feeling right there made me start taking more pictures. Because I'm one of those, I like to live in a moment, and I'm probably not taking as much pictures as I should. But that made me want to like, because I look back at pictures of my daughter whenever she was a baby, you know, Nico whenever he was a baby, and I'm like, yo, I'm never gonna have that again with, you know, with my kids, you know. So I'm like snapping, you know. I'm one of those like moms that got like 5,000 pictures of their kids, because you got to capture those moments, or you might forget them. I'm a forgetful ass person, so I might forget that moment, and then or I go back and it's like, oh shit, we did that. I was like, oh shit, they were so small.
There's a balance.
Yes.
There's a balance though, because
balance to that, yes.
Like everything, and that balance is different for everybody. But you can overdo it to the point where you're never living in that moment. You know, so you have to find for you individually and your situation. It works too, because if you have a partner, like you got your girl Shelby, I got mine, Jess, and I don't know about you guys, but for me, Jessica definitely takes more pictures. So at least I know that if I can just supplement a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't have to take as many as her. As long as I supplement, then it's like, we can feed into each other. And it's the same idea with our documentary that we did for the barbershop. To me, it was such a beautiful thing, because we're going to forever have the way we put together our first shop and like the whole experience. I'm so grateful that everybody was able to come together to do that, because no matter what happens in life ever, us and our families will be able to at least remember that moment. And then we'll see the growth from where we go from here. And I tell barbers all the time, this is why you need to take pictures from the beginning of everything you do, whether it's not just necessarily you, but even if it's just all of your haircuts, because all of those pictures are not only going to track your progress over time, that you're going to be able to look back on and probably be able to feel better about yourself, because sometimes you have those moments as a barber where, you know, you just feel like you suck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just like every artist has those moments. Every barber does. You know, you go through it and you're like, yo, do I need to quit?
It's like, damn, do I not got it?
You hear about this all the time, bro. And it's not worth feeling that way, because if you take those pictures, then on those days where you do feel like that and you scroll back through, you'll be like, damn, I have come a long way. You know what I'm saying? And that a couple times has helped me get out of those ruts and motivate me to just keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know what? I feel like that right now, but so did I when I first picked up clippers, and I kept doing it. You know what I mean? So take pictures, bro. Take pictures.
No, and just like you said, like looking back to the past can motivate you as hell. Because I remember seeing the documentary for the first time, bro. I was motivated as ever and whenever we dropped it on YouTube, or even dropping it at the premiere, man. And it's at the premiere, then seeing it 3 months later, it was like, shit, I got to watch this quarterly to just, you know, light the fire, keep the fire growing, and then also remember why we started in the beginning, because it's easy to get caught up in the everyday life and then come up with that same routine. Is like, oh no, we started a fucking business. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to that grind, what we started it and why we started it.
And the vision.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Don't lose that vision.
Yes.
I know that's where you went on that.
Yeah. That's also been something for us where not that we've struggled with it, but we've had to remind ourselves with it, because it's easy to try to get caught up in it. But we got to remember the vision, remember the plan.
At the end of the day, it's always survival first. So even beyond the vision, you have to survive to even be able to create and work towards a vision, right? So that has to happen. But as long as we have the survival down, and it's my belief, and I know you feel the same way because we've been on that, but is as long as we're surviving, we have to put the vision first after that.
Yes.
Because that's what's going to keep everything else flourishing from that place of like staying true to what we desire. And that's not even to say that what we want to build in that way can't change over time.
Right.
But as long as it's not changing unconsciously where we're not thinking about it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we don't have control over the direction. As long as we keep thinking, okay, before we make a change or make a move, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? And I think that every barber should do that in their career individually, not just owners of barbershops, but really, I think that that's a big ideal with barbers is barbers do not, a lot of barbers that I've witnessed and seen outside is that they don't look at themselves as a business. They look at themselves as a barber.
Individual.
You know, and it's so different because when you conduct yourself as an individual, there are things you do that are not business worthy, or you know what I mean, or it doesn't benefit or behoove your business to conduct yourself that way.
Yes.
So even if you're working at another person's shop and you love it and don't want to leave there, that's a beautiful thing. You know, every barber and a barbershop owner, I'm sure, would enjoy that dynamic, but you just have to make sure that you still conduct your business in their location as a business so that you guys maintain the highest reputation for each other and that there's a mutual respect there because it's not an employee employer relationship for most shops, you know, who run booth rent, things like that. And I think for us, that's been the thing that we've been harping most on is making sure that we find someone who's going to treat this as their own business first.
Right.
And then team up with us for what our vision is. I think the next barber that we decide to put in here, has to fit that.
Has to be an individual in their own business. Yeah. Has to be. You gotta be professional. You gotta do all the things that you gotta act as if you have a shop, but it's not in your shop. And that's your mindset. That's your perspective.
A private studio, if you will.
Yeah,
you know
but you're surrounded. Yeah, but not private.
A non-private.
It's just you got to change your mindset. You got to change your perspective on how you view your business as a barber, rather than just being a barber in somebody's shop. That doesn't leave with you. Your reputation leaves with you every barbershop you go to, and then your reputation is within the barbershop that you are too. So you got to be mindful of your individual business and then also the business that you're representing, whether that's a barbershop, a salon suite, anything, because that follows you all throughout your whole career.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but man, perspective is a big thing in business anyway. You know, it doesn't matter how small you are. If you have a fucking mindset that's huge, then the opportunities are endless and you're limitless. You know, if you're keeping that small mindset, then you're gonna stay small. You know, it's kind of like keeping like a shark in a fish tank. Yeah, you know, it's not gonna grow. Yeah, you know, you gotta fucking grow the fish tank if you want the shark to grow, type shit.
I'm gonna just throw out there
that might be wrong.
I'm gonna throw out there. That's not true. Factually, I love the analogy. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Because it might not grow. You know, but it might grow. It might grow. Yeah. It might grow too big for the fish tank. It might. Yeah, but it's kind of it's something like that. I got that wrong.
You got it right. Yeah. The idea was right. I'm just saying factually, it's wrong. Like that's not true.
It's still gonna grow.
A shark will not.
But it's gonna fucking die.
Yeah. No, it's not gonna be good.
If it doesn't have enough oxygen or water, it might die. Right.
I just wanted people to know.
Yeah. That's not
factual. But I love the analogy because it's the same thing. Yeah. Say I think with plants too, right? Like
yes. Like you got to repot for the plant to grow. Yeah,
I'm still not sure it's factually 100% for all plants, but it might be. There's exceptions to everything.
It might very well.
The shark thing I still like better though because I'm more fond of sharks.
Yeah. We're business. We got to be a shark.
Which is a perfect segue. We're gonna be on Shark Tank one day.
That would be funny.
If we don't have millions already.
Hilarious.
But no, that brings me down to because I was going to ask you if you had a good question, but we already opened this one up, so we'll go that way. All right. For the shop question to close it out, right?
Okay.
You reminded me of sharks because we were taught one of the questions we discussed not too long ago was if you were going to be attacked by either a shark or a gator.
Yeah.
Which I think it'd be more appropriate if we switched it to crocodile. I don't think we did crocodile.
Yeah.
But let's say a shark or a saltwater croc, right? Which one would you rather be attacked by? Let's say, I think it was like you have to swim a mile out. Let's be more realistic. You have to swim a quarter mile out with a shark or let's say great white, right? Or you have to swim a quarter mile across a lake with, or across a pond or lake or ocean with a saltwater croc.
Yeah.
Which one would you rather do?
Oh, so I'm gonna go straight up because I feel like you're dying in every situation because you're in their element. You're already a mile out, right?
Well,
So
quarter, you can say mile, quarter
it's
mile, whatever.
deep. You don't got no ground. You know, you're not standing nowhere. You're
Correct.
fucking, flippers swimming. I would probably pick croc.
Okay.
Because I feel like I could hold my weight, but it's probably gonna be a slower death. So maybe I might go shark, because shark is gonna be a quicker death. It's gonna fuck me up and I'm dead. Might lose a leg.
You're assuming
I'm assuming I'm dying.
Well, you're assuming you're gonna
time.
pass out instantly.
Yeah.
If he bites you, which I would say that's not gonna happen.
The shark?
Yeah.
If you
Because your adrenaline's gonna be pumping.
Yeah. But it's gonna be a good minute and then you're done. The shark's gonna keep fucking you up.
Hopefully. That's the goal. I mean, same thing with the crocodile. The crocodile's not trying to have you fighting it. It's going to roll you real quick. It's going to grab you, roll you, and you're done. It's going to rip off your head, limbs, whatever.
Yeah. I think the croc is more like a medieval fucking death because you're going to drown. You're going to get fucked up.
Right.
It's going to take a lot longer.
It's going to be more vicious, I think, from the crocodile.
More aggressive.
Right. I feel like the shark. I'm from Boston.
The shark.
The shock is gonna be more.
Gators. Nah.
The shock is gonna be more. More. I feel like it's gonna be more swift and like ninja-like.
Yeah, so stealthy. Yeah.
So I think if I knew it was gonna be end in death, I would pick the shark. If I had a chance to survive, I'd still pick the shark. What do you think? That's my final answer. Because even if I was surviving with my professional scuba training, I know how to get. I know what I'm saying. I know what to do. I know some tricks. You know?
Yeah.
But if I can't get to the bottom, that's a different story.
It's over with.
But go ahead. What's your choice? Attacked by a croc or attacked by a shark?
I go shark because it's gonna be quicker.
You're not even gonna put up a fight, bro.
I'm probably
gonna
not.
take that?
I think I'm just gonna try to just die.
I'm
quickly.
poking eyes out. I'm punching noses.
Yeah, because I'm a mile out. My swimming ain't best anyway. So
you'd rather it just take you out.
Just take me out the game, bro, and I'm out. I'll be done with. Let me get a quick bite in, get it, my head or something.
So that's the question for the audience: is would you rather be attacked by a saltwater croc or a shark?
All day long.
You got to pick. By the way, did I tell you if I had a real shark encounter before?
No.
I went quick. I'll make it real quick, but crazy. If we want to elaborate, we'll bring it back in the round next time.
All right.
But first time I ever went surfing in Cocoa Beach by the pier, and I was just hanging out on the surfboard because all the other guys were experienced. It was my first time. I was just kind of chilling for a little while.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm sitting, so my feet are hanging. You can imagine like this, right? And all of a sudden, like if this is my foot, I feel the shark rub against like this, real slow, bro, real slow and chill, and just rub. My foot's rubbing on its back.
And I was like, you better.
And I look and I could like see it, like its shape and everything. And I just froze, bro. Good thing I watched so much Animal Planet Discovery Channel.
Yeah.
Because I instantly was like,
get on that surfboard.
Yeah, I had to instantly. I didn't want to start splashing and trying to swim back to shore as fast as possible.
Yeah, because it would get you.
Yeah, bro. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna freeze, and I froze for a little bit. And then I just waited until I thought it was safe, and I just slowly started paddling out. Crazy story. And I never went surfing again.
I've been shook.
I'd definitely be more nervous about going out there again. But that's just in general because I think about it more now anyway.
Yeah, never again.
Dolphins, I'm out there.
Those motherfuckers are a little aggressive too, right?
Yeah, but they
a little playful.
They save people too. They're mammals. They fuck with you.
My luck, I'm gonna get a gangsta ass dolphin trying to fuck my ass up. Nah.
Or take you for his own, if you know what I mean. I think they do that to their own.
They take OD.
But that's it. Episode 2, man.
No, we forgot.
What?
Best of 352.
Oh, what about it?
They got to vote.
Oh, yes. Please vote for us. But when does it close out?
I think it closes. I don't know when it closes, but we still can vote.
How much time from right now? Because by the time the episode comes out.
No, it should be able to.
We dropped 2 episodes first week.
I know. That's the 352. I got it right here.
Let's see. Game time. Da-na.
6 days. It ends in 6 days from now.
Well, if we drop the episode before then we're good. But if
we're
not,
good, yeah. 6 days. So that means You have by the fucking 20th to vote for us.
Yes, 20th of March.
Yeah, 20th of
2023.
March.
Thank you so much.
Best352.com. Elevate Barbering. Under services, barbershop. Fucking
it.
vote for us every day. Do
Appreciate it.
Do it now, please. Thank you.
Signing off. Stay elevated.
We lit.
Elevate Barbering is out.
I'm lit right now.
That's a wrap. I'm lit right now. That's one of the. We got to make a shirt with that. Hey, we'll fill y'all in later. Go watch the documentary.
All right, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. See y'all next time. That's a wrap.